Hello, welcome to the Computer Literacy Center's online instructional videos. My name is Tathan Thacker, and in this video, we will be learning about PowerPoint and the variety of things it can do. PowerPoint is a wonderful program with many useful and helpful features. Today, we will discuss what PowerPoint is so that we better understand what to use it for. We will learn how to open a presentation in PowerPoint and how to run that presentation as a slideshow. Finally, we will learn how to close a presentation and how to exit the PowerPoint program. PowerPoint is a program created by Microsoft. It is used in creating and presenting content to aid in any type of presentation. PowerPoint is extremely versatile and useful for many functions. For example, after a presentation is produced, handouts can be printed for an audience to follow along with or to take notes on. PowerPoint is also versatile in the types of media that can be accessed and presented. It is great for presenting text, pictures, graphs, charts, video, and even audio. All of these features come together to create a versatile and powerful visual aid for any presentation. Let's begin by opening PowerPoint and having a look around. Since we will be spending some time in PowerPoint, it will benefit us to look around and familiarize ourselves with the layout and location of key features. There are 8 key features we will want to be familiar with. In the top left, here, we have the Quick Access toolbar. This toolbar has buttons that are common or frequently used, such as Save, Undo, and Start Show from Beginning. Adjacent to the Quick Access toolbar is the title bar. This displays the title of the document being worked on. Beneath the Quick Access toolbar and the title bar, we have tabs. These tabs contain common features and commands. They are organized by function and grouped appropriately to make it easier to find what we are looking for. Below the tabs, we have the ribbon. This contains options and features that change based on what tab you are in. Home tab shows frequently used features such as font size, type, and color, as well as paragraph spacing and alignment options. Insert shows options for insertable content like pictures, tables, and videos. Design displays design elements. The list goes on. I encourage you to explore the other tabs and the content contained in the ribbon below each of them. The Tell Me box is helpful if you can't remember how to complete a task or don't know how to do it. For example, a quick search can show how to insert a picture from the web. In the bottom right, we have the View area. This allows you to customize how you view your presentation. You can choose from Normal View, Slide Sorter View, Reading View, and Slideshow. You can also zoom in and out. It is helpful to know that the scroll bar is located on the right side of the screen. The status bar is the entire bottom bar, including the view area, along with comments and notes, and the current and total slide numbers. The thumbnail pane is the last item to familiarize ourselves with. It displays thumbnails of the slides we have created. It is a fast and easy way to navigate between slides. That is a lot of information, so if needed, rewind the video and watch again. These features of PowerPoint are very useful, so become familiar with them. To get started in PowerPoint, you can do one of 2 things. Create a new PowerPoint presentation or open an existing PowerPoint. We will cover creating a new PowerPoint presentation at a later time. For now, we will focus on learning about opening an existing presentation. PowerPoint offers a few options when opening a presentation. The first is known as the Backstage area. To open a file through the Backstage area, first navigate to and then click on File. File is found in the top left corner of the window just under Save, as we see here. Now we are in the Backstage area. There are many options listed here, but the only one we are concerned with now is Open. There is another way to get to this screen, and that is by using the keyboard shortcut Control-O for Windows or Command-O for Mac. O stands for open. Once here, we can navigate to the location of the saved file. If it was saved in OneDrive, choose that option. If you wish to browse for the file, simply choose Browse or double-click this PC. Both options will open the same dialog box. A helpful feature is the Recent option. This displays files that were most recently opened. PowerPoint displays 25 of the most recently opened presentations and then puts them into categories like pinned, today, yesterday, last week, and older. To open a file here, simply click on it. If a presentation is opened or used on a regular basis, another helpful tip would be to pin it to the recent options list we see here. If we want to pin a presentation to this list, first we need to find the appropriate presentation. Once found, hover over the name of that presentation with the mouse. As you can see here, it highlights that presentation and a pin appears off to the right side. Click on that pin and it now changed from pointing sideways to pointing down. Another way to do this would be to right-click on the presentation and choose Pin to List. If we wish to unpin something, we follow the same steps. Hover over the title, move your mouse to the pin, and click it. You could also right-click and choose Unpin from List. Once a slideshow is opened, one option we have is to run that show or present it. This is not a difficult task. Simply click on the Start Show from Beginning button in the Quick Access toolbar. Remember, the Quick Access toolbar is up here, and if we click the Start Show from Beginning button, the presentation will commence. There are a couple of other ways to begin the presentation. However, the Quick Access toolbar is the easiest. The second way to start running a show is to click the Slideshow tab here, and then click the Play from Start. This too will start the show from the beginning. If you wish to start a presentation from anywhere except the beginning, find that slide, like this, and then navigate to the Slideshow tab and choose Play from Current Slide. You can also navigate to the View area and choose Slideshow View. This starts the presentation from the current slide as well. Now that we can start a presentation, we need to know how to navigate inside of it. We have a slideshow currently open and we are presenting it. In the bottom left corner, there are a few options that are just slightly visible to us. This is known as the slideshow toolbar. It has right and left arrows so that we can advance forward or reverse backward through the presentation. Clicking either arrow will achieve this. We can also use the left or right arrows on the keyboard to achieve the same effect, backward and forward. Or the spacebar can be used for just forward. Lastly, we can use the left click on the mouse to advance the slides. The other options in the slideshow toolbar are for help in presenting. There is a laser pointer tool that, when chosen, turns the mouse cursor into a red circle to help point out key pieces of information. We can also use the pen or the highlighter in the same manner to draw attention to key pieces of information. We can change the color of the ink of the highlighter or pen, and of course, the ink is erasable and can be done so with the eraser tool, just like this. We now know how to navigate PowerPoint, open a presentation, and run a presentation. Now we just need to know how to close a presentation. To exit from the current screen in a slide, simply tap the Escape key on your keyboard, or in the slideshow toolbar, click the menu option and then End Show. This will take us back to PowerPoint. To close the presentation, click File and then choose Close. If changes were made, then we'll be prompted to save those before continuing. We use this method when we want to close out of a presentation without completely exiting the PowerPoint program. If you wish to entirely exit the program, simply click on the red X. We covered a lot of material in this video. We learned a few ways to open an existing presentation. We learned key features of the program, including the quick access toolbar. We learned how to run a presentation using the keyboard or the mouse, and how to draw or point to important information. Lastly, we learned how to close a presentation. If necessary, don't hesitate to review this video again for clarification or for a refresher. The knowledge in this video will be used in future videos. In the next video, we will learn how to plan and create a PowerPoint presentation.